definitions of economics from economist. So economist means who studies about economics. The people who study about economics are called as economist. So here are some four economists who have given different definitions for economics. For economics there is there is no perfect definition only. Okay, there is no perfect definition for economics. So there are various definitions given by various economists. The first one is given by Adam Smith. He is known as the father of modern economics also. Yes, Adam Smith is the father of modern economics. According to Adam Smith, economics is the study of wealth. So Adam Smith is telling economics is the study of wealth. Wealth, the assets what I have, the property what I have. When I put all together, I get a wealth. So he is telling it is the study of wealth. How will I spend my wealth? How will I gain my wealth? How will I store my wealth? So these all include economics according to Adam Smith. It is given in the year 1776. Next, economics is the study of people in the ordinary business of life. According to Alfred Marshall in the year 1890. So Alfred Marshall has given this statement of economics in the year 1890, that is, it is the study. Yeah, economics is the study. I am studying where about the people in the ordinary business of life. In the ordinary business life, how is he doing his routine works? So what I am studying about it is known as economics. Another famous economist has given the definitions of economics, that is, economics is a science which studies human behavior. So according to Lionel Robbins, economics is a subject. It is in the form of science which studies human behavior as a relationship between given ends and scarce resources which have alternative uses. What does the definition mean? Given ends means wants. Ends means wants. Scarce means resources. I have scarce resources and I have so many wants which have alternative uses. How will I use these scarce resources to satisfy my wants is the study of economics according to Lionel Robbins. So he has told very simply, the sentence you may feel very broad or something else. No, it is very simple. It is a relationship between the given ends. Ends means wants, means resources. How will I satisfy my wants? With the given resources, that is also scarce, means which is very limited, and that scarce resources have alternative uses. Okay, for example, I have sugarcane. I have only 2 bunch of sugarcane. Now I can make either sugar or prepare a juice, sugarcane juice. So it is my want. Either I can prepare sugar or either I can prepare juice. With what? With scarce means 2 bunch of sugar cane which have alternative uses. Either I can do this or that. So this is what the sentence tells. And according to him, economics is a science which studies human behavior. How will the human choose relationship between the given ends and scarce means which have alternative uses in the year 1932. Next, Paul A. Samuelson has also given this statement. He is also one of the famous economists in the year 1948. So according to him, economics is a study of how society use scarce resources to produce valuable commodities and distribute them among different people. So what Paul A. Samuelson is telling is, it is a study. What? Economics is a study of how societies, means how our society uses the scarce resources. As I have given the example before, I use the same example here also. I have 2 bunch of sugarcane. My resources is scarce. And he is telling to produce valuable commodities. Okay. Rather than sugarcane juice only. I'll take sugarcane juice. I prepared sugarcane juice. Okay. To produce valuable commodities and distribute them among different people. Different people means poor, non-poor, rich. So with that 2 bunches of sugar cane, I prepared 10 glass of sugarcane juice. I have now 10 glass of sugarcane juice. Now what I want to do, I want to distribute those 10 glass of sugarcane juice among the different people. Will I give first for rich, non-poor, and then for poor, or shall I give first for poor, non-poor, and then rich? So the various decisions I take in such situations is the study of economics told by Paul A. Samuelson. I think you have understood the example, and it is very, very easy. Take practically. Though economics is a theory subject, take it very practically, and you will feel this is the most easiest subject. It is the most easiest subject. When I take normal definition of an economics, let me see. What is given here? Economic refers to the art of. Art means it is one like a style of, or it is the way of household management. What? Economic is the art of household management. It is one art where I can represent myself in holding the house. How do I manage the household is known as economics. I'll give the best example. I'll take it to a different way. Let me tell you. Here, in place of house, let me take as people. In place of hold, let me take as wants. So it becomes as economics refers to the art of people's wants management. What is economics? How do I manage my wants? How do the people manage their wants with scarce resources is known as economics. The same rule, when applied to the whole society, implies that economics is the study of how the society uses its resources to satisfy the basic needs of the people as well as their economic prosperity. Yes, when we apply the same rule to our society, it means how the society uses its resources to satisfy basic needs of people. Here, one man means only it takes to his family, but when I take the society as a whole, it tells how the society uses its resources to satisfy the basic needs of people and as well as the economic prosperity. Economic mainly we can tell it is also a money also. So how the GDP growth is going, how will I increase my profit, how will I increase my wealth. So economic prosperity, these are all known as economics. Economics, it's a vast subject and a beautiful subject which includes all the aspects of life. We can easily relate to our life with the study of economics, and it is beautiful. Just the organization of economic activities is called economy. So the people who will organize all the economic activities, who will control all those economic activities, it is called as economy. It is called as economy. There are mainly 3 types of economy: command economy, market economy, mixed economy. People usually tell our economy is not so flexible, our economy is not so rich. They tell, we heard those things, we hear those things now. Yes. So what is this economy? There is one organization which is controlling all the economic activities, and it is known as economy. As I told, there are mainly 3 kinds: command, market, mixed. Command economy means there will be only one ruler and everyone has to listen only to him. Command economy. In a command economy, only one ruler, one rule. So everyone should listen only to him. Market economy, it is like a business type. All the business holders will have the control. Command economy means there will be a state ownership. The government will play very important role. In market economy, no, the people, business people who all are there, they will hold an important role. Mixed economy, there is interference of both private and public sector. Our country, India, is a mixed economy. India is a mixed economy. The best example for mixed economy is India. There is a role of both government and private sector in our country. So from that time we are seeing economic activities, economics, economy, all those things. So now let us see what actually are those economic activities. So its definition is the various activities which we perform in order to earn money and wealth to satisfy our wants are called economic activities. I'm performing some activities where I earn money to satisfy my wants. Those are only the economic activities. That's it. Yeah, I'm doing some work to earn money. Why do I want that money? To satisfy my wants. So these are called as economic activities. Wants are the basis for all economic activities. Why am I performing the economic activities? Because of my wants. If I perform the economic activities, I get money. So with that money, I can satisfy my wants. So only it is told wants are the basis for all economic activities. Economic activities are mainly classified into four types. What are those? Production, consumption, exchange, distribution. Okay, let us see what is production. It is an act of producing goods and services. Production means they are producing goods and services. Okay, I'm performing my activity of producing goods and services. It is known as production. The people who play a very important role here are producers. So producers are the one who does production. Okay, consumption. It is an act of consuming goods and services. So now you can tell who will consume the goods and services, who will use the goods and services? Consumers. So consumers are the one who play very important role in the process of consumption. So what is consumption? It is an act of consuming. I'm taking the goods and services to satisfy my wants. Next one is exchange. There's a exchange. There is a marketing system to supply the goods from producers to the consumers. In this system, activities of collection of goods, transportation, selling and buying takes place. So as I told before, once the good is produced, it does not directly reach the consumer. It goes through various stages. So in that marketing system, the way it reaches the consumers is known as exchange. See, here you can see there is a marketing system to supply the goods from producers to the consumers. In this system, in the marketing system, there will take place of various activities. Okay, what are those? They'll collect the goods, they'll transport it from one city to another city, one state to another state, one country to another country also, and then they will sell, and then the buying takes place. So all this includes the economic activities, and it is known as exchange. So the economic activity through all this are known as exchange, which all this takes place is known as exchange. The last one is distribution. Here I do not talk about the distribution of good, I talk about the distribution of income. So what is distribution? The income that is earned through the production of goods and services has to be distributed among the factors of production is. So here I got the income by producing the goods and services. And now this income, it must be distributed among the people who took an active participation in the process of production. Okay, so what are those factors of production? What are the factors I need to produce a good? Those are, see, if I want to produce a good, first I want a land. I want some fixed land. Then I want some labors. Though I am using full of machines, at least to operate those machines, I need some labor. So, will they come freely? No, I want to pay them. So, I want to invest something. So, I need capital. And all this forms an organization. Then there will be a construction of an organization. This is how a company or an industry or a firm forms. So, this is how it forms. Okay. See, for land, I purchased a land, or either I am for rent. So monthly, what should I pay for that land? Or rent? Yes. So without that, will they offer me to do my work? No. So for the land, what should I pay? Rent. Labor will come. What should I pay to the labor? Wages, right? I must pay wages to the labor. Then capital. I invested some capital. For that, what will I be getting? interest. Then the organization, so when I exclude all this expenditure, what will I remain? That is my profit for the organization. See, capital, how will the capital get the interest? Means when I take from the view of an organization, I am an organization, so the owner of the company, I am the organization, the other one is the owner of the company. So it is like the owner invested in the organization. So where it is in me. I'm the organization. I have the money. Until I return back that money to the owner, what should I be doing? I should be paying him the interest. Or suppose I took the loan to invest the capital, to invest in the capital, to invest in the organization. Then I must pay the interest banker. This is how it takes place. There is no specifically capital means I should take from bank only or I should take from some other person. No, it is from the view of the organization and the person who invested in that organization. So the organization is going to pay interest to the person who invested in it. So now we came to the conclusion that what is economics. So economics, there will be an economic activities. It includes also the intermediation of money. What are economic activities? Production, consumption, exchange and distribution. Is the distribution of money? Is the distribution of good? No, it is the distribution of income. How the income is distributed among the factors of production. That is land. For the land we pay rent. For the labor we pay wages. For the capital we pay interest. And for the organization we must pay profit. So the organization earns the profit. So here are some of the examples which include production and consumption but are also not the economic activity, but it cannot be considered as an economic activity. Let us see now. Here you can see in the first column economic activities. If a hotelier buys sugar to prepare and sell tea in the hotel, it is an economic activity. See, suppose a hotelier goes to a shop, he buys the sugar, then he comes to the hotel, he prepares this tea and start selling. So for preparing tea and selling it, what is the earning income? Here he produced, he consumed, okay, then what is he getting in return? Also the income. Okay, so it is an economic activity. How can I relate the same thing with non-economic activity? You can look here. If a household purchases sugar to prepare tea for himself, the same thing. The household will go to a shop, he pays the money, he takes the essential items needed to prepare a tea. But it is to satisfy himself. So, is he getting any income? Is he getting any income for it? No. So, it is a non-economic activity. Here also he purchases, Production consumption is there, but here it is an income. Here he is doing to earn his living, but here no, just to satisfy his want. Next one, if a teacher conducts the tuitions charging some fee. So there is some teacher who is conducting the tuitions and she is taking some fee. It is an income for her. Okay, what? It is an income for her. She want to earn her living, so she is doing the tuitions and also charging some fees. So it can be considered as an economic activity. But what is non-economic activity? If a same teacher conducts the tuition with free of cost, she is just giving the services at free of cost. She is not charging any money. So it is a non-economic activity because there is no intermediation of money, there is no income, there is nothing. Okay, so these are the examples of economic activities and non-economic activities. So economic activities, there must be a production, consumption, exchange, distribution. Means what? Income must be distributed, income must be earned, income must be given. Only that time we can tell those are all the economic activities. Here, and this was the last topic. So thank you all of you. Dropped topics for the academic year 2020-21 of class 8 will be explained in the next video. So this academic year, due to the COVID-19, some of your topics have been dropped from the academic year, but they have told to give it in the form of assignment. So those topics are very important, and those are all, it is so beautiful to hear also. And for surely I'll explain it in the next video. Thank you all of you.